1 to 7. Mark chapter 11, verse 1 to 7. As they approached Jerusalem and came to Bethphage and Bethany at the Mount of Olives, Jesus sent 2 of his disciples, saying to them, "Go to that village ahead of you. Just as you enter it, you'll find a colt tied there, which no one has ever ridden." So you'll find a colt no one has ever ridden. Untie it and bring it here. If anyone asks you, "Why are you doing this?" say, "The Lord needs it and will send it back here shortly." They went and found a colt outside in the streets, tied at a doorway. And as they untied it, some people standing there asked, "Why? What are you doing? Untying that coat?" They answered as Jesus had told them, and the people let him go. When they brought the cow to Jesus and threw their clothes over it, he sat on it. Father, bless the hearing of your word. I'm preaching on what I've seen. Destiny cannot stop here. Everyone seated here has something to offer God. You are not where you are because you think you have to be here. You are where you are now because God has assigned you here. I am a Ghanaian. That is where I'm coming from. God assigned me to Ghana because that is where he wants me to be. But you know something? The Ghanaian nature can be lifted off you, whereby God positions you where he actually needs you. Am I communicating here? So where God needs you, that is where you'll be found. Not where you want to find yourself. Destiny controls your future. And it's a force. It controls your future. Child of God, if ordinarily a force can be a pull, then you can be pulled away from your destiny. If literally a force can be a push, then you can also be pushed towards your destiny. Hallelujah. Bible is talking about Jesus who saw into the future and called wise men, said to them, as you enter this particular city, there is something that has been tied, but I need it. There is something that has been tied. Nobody respects it, but I respect it. There is something that has been tied. Nobody knows the content, but I know what it values. Papa, what is it? He said, there is a young couch, a baby donkey. Watch it here. The donkey itself was a baby. So the question was, where was the mother? Why should the baby rather be tied whilst the mother lies in? Number 2, the baby is not only tied, but it is tied at the entrance of the gate, not inside the house. Number 3, the baby donkey is also tied in a village, not even in a town, let alone a city. And the Lord said, when you go there and you find it, bring it to me. Now listen to me, child of God. There are many of us seated here. Our lives are tied up. And as the wind blows, It only takes the other eye to see it. The reason why you keep complaining is not that God has not released you. God has released you, but something is tying you down. That is why you come to church and you feel so weak and empty. It's not that you are too tired, but you have not been able to identify your source of power yet for that particular day. Praise the name of the Lord. And so the Bible says that as I send forth and I send you, as soon as you see it, bring it to me, and I'll tell you what I'll use it for. The Bible said when the men got there, they saw that the donkey had been tied. It was not inside the house, but it was at the entrance. It is very sad in life when people are enjoying life and you are standing at the entrance. It is very painful in life when people are enjoying life and you are standing at the entrance. It is only at the entrance that you receive people. It is at the entrance that you think people are better off than you. It is only at the entrance that the delicacies inside is not given you because you are not part of the game. There are some people seated here in the spirit world. You are not inside it, but you are outside it. When things are blowing up in the lives of people, they rather blow up against you, but they don't blow up for you. That is why some of you will come here and begin to say, ever since I entered this house, I've not seen a testimony before. But somebody came here within some few seconds and the person has been able to receive a testimony. The problem is that it's at the entrance that the person finds himself. The person has never opened up for the Lord to allow him inside. When you open up your spirit for God to allow himself inside, God transforms your thinking, he transforms your desires, he transforms your life, he transforms your sight. How you see things changes. Your vision is only activated when you allow the Spirit of God inside you. That is why the Bible said that in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The Bible said that in the beginning darkness had covered the surface of the deep in the book of Genesis, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the surface, and the Lord said, let there be light, meaning that something has been closed and therefore there should be an opening. Am I communicating here? Why am I saying that? Because it is only light that opens up. It is only light that shows up. It is only light that gives man clarity. Tonight I came to tell you something. Anything that has closed up against you by the close of tonight, that saith the Lord God Almighty, he's opening up unto you in the name of Jesus. God is opening up unto you in the name of Jesus. You will leave the entrance and come to the inner court. You will leave the entrance and come to the inner court. Your destiny is not tied outside. Your destiny is tied inside. It is not far from Australia. It is inside Australia. You are not going to do it before. You are doing it now, because the God you serve is the God of now. Can I prophesy to some people? I stand on this altar and I prophesy to those watching me, wherever you are, that saith the Lord, your destiny is intact. Somebody give somebody a high five and say, my destiny is intact. Listen, the Bible said Jesus saw it. Child of God, somebody has to see you. Somebody has to notice you. Do you know there are some people when they enter, the atmosphere changes? Why? Because they carry presence. You are one of them. Your amen is lacking in the house. Yes, you are one of them. The presence alone causes people's attention to be shifted to you. The reason why you need to also be part of this conference is that the wind changes direction at any time, and the wind also blows with speed. Now, the donkey at the entrance and in that village, nobody knew about, but Jesus had already seen it. There are some of you, certain packages are inside you. Nobody knows it, but Jesus has seen it. But there are strong resistances. And so Jesus said, when you see it and you are about to release it, people will come and ask you questions about the release. Listen to me, my dear. Somebody is not comfortable seeing you here. The reason why somebody will tell you that I don't believe in prophecy is that that person's eyes spiritually are blinded. Why? Because the world itself will go out of existence when prophecy is fulfilled. How can you read the book of Revelation, which fulfills prophecy, the book of Timothy, which talks about prophecy, and yet you say, I don't believe in the prophetic? Then where is the revelation coming from? Because everything will be fulfilled scripturally. Praise the name of the Lord. That only happens when your spiritual doors are closed. And there are certain strong elements that closes you up. Number one might be fear. I'm afraid. You know the way the thing is, Papa, I'm afraid. It's not that I don't believe. I believe, but I'm afraid. It's not that I don't trust God. I trust him, but I'm afraid. It's not that I don't want to do it. I want to do it, but I'm afraid. It's not that I don't want to give it. I wish to give, but I'm afraid. Fear takes you away from your blessings. Fear stops you and tells you you are nobody. Watch the man called Gideon. Watch him. Inside a cave was a warrior. You know one thing about me? Anytime I dress, I see myself well addressed. I don't ask anyone, do I look handsome? Why? Because when you check my figure, we are the only one whose dresses they add fit to it. Slim fit. All the others are extra large. But for us, they say that it is slim, but it has to fit. God gave Adam a befitting rib. So I don't need anyone to tell me I look handsome or beautiful. Why? Because you must know that you already fit into the arena. Hallelujah. Now, if you don't take care, the fear of life, the fear of what people will say, will take you off your destiny road. As for me, I'm afraid. Well, I'm afraid that, you know, Papa, it's not me, but when I say it, they will laugh at me, so I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Meanwhile, the person who wants to laugh at you knows nothing. Now, what will also take you away from your destiny is anger. Anger goes with pride. And any proud person does not last. Upon what God has done to this great man and this great woman, when you get to their inner court, you know that they are open. There's nothing like pride. I've been to a church whereby somebody who invited me wanted to show off. And watch me here. If you want to show yourself off, I'll also let you know I have a show inside to show you. I will rather reserve myself, but yet do your work. So one day, second day, third day, he wanted to open up and I was closing up. Then on the Sunday, he said to me, man of God, for you, you are different. I said, until you open up, I don't open up. Listen to me, child of God. There are some men around you. When you open up onto them, you invite trouble. Anytime somebody asks you hi, not all highs and how are you means your welfare. Some of them, they are checking on what they have heard to find out that what they heard is the truth. But you know a problem. Anytime somebody asks you how are you, it's either you declare I'm fine, or you add on certain things. How are you? It's cool, but yesterday was not a good day for me. You know, the other time I didn't feel well. The person never asked you whether you felt well. But Majority of them too are confirming their evil agenda. Be careful. How are the children? They are fine. How are the children? You know the third one is not feeling well. The person never asks you whether the third one is feeling well. He said, how are the children? They are fine. Do you know why? Some confirm their evil agendas at night to check up and see whether what they did have been confirmed. Be careful. Your destiny can only stop when you entertain wrong people in your life. Wrong people. Wrong people. Anybody comes your way, you accept. Anybody wants to be your friend, you accept. Anybody wants to go out with you, you accept. Anybody wants dinner with you, you accept. Anybody wants lunch with you, you accept. Anybody invites you to any church, you accept. Anything goes. But child of God, you need to live a well-branded, defined life. What is a well-branded, defined life? It's a life that knows what it's about, not what people dictate to. It's a life that has a vision to fulfill, not other people's vision. It's a life that knows the concept, not other people's concept and ideas. And so in life, have your projection and go with the right people at the right time. Am I communicating here? Your destiny will stop when you think you have nothing. Child of God, what you carry inside you is bigger than what you are seeing in somebody. Watch it here. The children of God entered the land of Canaan only to survey. And they said to themselves, we look like grasshoppers. We look like grasshoppers. Don't you think in the sight of the people in the land of Canaan, they would also see them as giants because they knew their God? Am I communicating here? The Israelites, the spies, saw themselves as grasshoppers. Meanwhile, they had a record. And by the time they had gotten to the place, people might have already gotten to know that these people are serving the God of Israel. And therefore we have to be careful. But self-pity. Self-pity. There are many of you, until Bishop says it's okay, you will never know it's okay. And I called Bishop and he's not picking. And I called the other line. He told me I should meet him and he did not come. And so I've just stopped coming to church because I don't have to go to a church that nobody wants to know what I'm going through. Watch me here. He is a shepherd, but he's also being shepherded by a greater shepherd. One of the things that you need to understand in the prophetic is that he doesn't move because he thinks he has to move. He has to move because there's a move of God. Am I communicating here? Every service that I come here to do, I ask God, how will it go? And he tells me the pattern to follow, not my pattern. Praise the name of the Lord. So don't pity yourself. See yourself to be a giant. Why? You have impact. Destiny with impact. Destiny with impact. You are in a church where you impact lives. You are not getting to me here. You are in a church that you can turn lives around. You are in a church that even the rock can produce water, because out of the rock came water. You are in a church that no mountain will stand against you, that can never be leveled. Why? Because your life is full of impact. Do you know a man of impact is a man of fire? You know a man of impact cannot be shut down. A man of impact is a man with a voice. Do you know that a man of impact has power to turn things around? Then that says the Lord to you. You are here not only to be impacted, but to turn the lives of others around in a very positive manner. I see you doing that thing in the name of Jesus, because the devil cannot stop you. Nothing stops you until God says no. No demon can say no. Until God says it's over, no demon can say it's over. Tonight I pray, let that unquenchable fire begin to run inside you. You will not stop until God says it's over. Receive the fire. Jesus saw that the colt was young and it was pitied. Oh, leave him, okay? Leave him to go. No, leave him. It's okay. Don't worry him. He cannot do anything. Tell somebody, me, I can do something. Do you know there are some of you, that is how they see you? No. I'm going to report the issue. Oh, leave that guy. Let him go and report. No. Watch me. Until you prove yourself worthy, nobody will know your wealth. Hallelujah. A donkey at the entrance, but Jesus saw it. He said, bring it when they ask of you. Forget about the resistances. Surely they will come. No matter how it is, you will get to a particular position that somebody has to question you. And some of you want to avoid the questioning. No, it doesn't prove God's power. You need to stand the questions and prove God's power for them to know your God is living. But do you think it can happen? I don't think. I believe. Do you think God can do it? I don't think I have seen it. Why? Because there's nothing in this world that God cannot provide. There are some of you are looking for jobs, others are looking for promotions in jobs. But let me tell you something. There's nowhere in this world and no job in this world that is not in the Bible. Let's look at clothes designing. It started in the book of Genesis. When God saw the nakedness of Adam and began to sew, design clothes for Adam. So when you are looking at dressmaking and designery, just keep your coat or keep your calm. Because Jesus, the Lord Jesus, the Christ, the Savior, the God Almighty did it some years back. And you know, I'm a very good lawyer. And no, you don't know law yet. He was the one that said, if nobody has sinned, let him cast the first stone. And just within a second, an issue ended. There are some lawyers and judges, they are taking over issues for months, years. But our judge sits on the case within a second and it's solved. That is why pride should not be brought in the church. Look at the banker that makes noise that I work in one of the banks and I am in one of the banks. You cannot bank better because even your banking system, they are security gadgets. In Jesus' banking system, he kept money in the mouth of a fish. Am I communicating here? That is the type of God you are serving that tells you that your destiny will not stop here. You have to believe it. Because he kept money in the mouth of the fish and said to Peter, the first fish that comes out, open it, man, because there's something I've kept inside. Let's look at the chemist that makes noise that I am a chemist and you don't know anything about chemical and nothing about chemistry. Because he looked at water, never added anything, never caused fermentation. He only lifted water and said, present it and it will turn into wine. The wine was the best wine of all the wines. Why? He is the one that does it beyond all man's understanding. Am I communicating here? Jesus saw it. He said, when they ask questions, tell them the master needs it. The master needs it. The reason why you will not die this month is that God needs you. The reason why next year you will not die is that God needs you. The reason why you are not dying at the age of 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 is that God needs you. Tell them that the master needs you. When they think that your job is not coming, tell them that your master will provide. When they think that the child is not coming forth, tell them that the God you serve will provide. When they think that nothing is coming your way, tell them that my master can do it. Child of God, nobody does it better than the master. Nobody teaches better than the master. Nobody gives better than the master. Nobody says it's better than the master. Tonight I pray that the master will do it in your life, that your destiny will not stop where people are stopping. Your destiny will not stop where people are stopping, because the master needs you. Somebody shout and say, the master needs me. I am not dying now because the master needs me. You can have your dreams, have your projections, and say that I dreamt and you were dead. It is your dream, not the master's dream. Am I talking to somebody here? It is your own vision, not the master's vision. There are some people, your upliftment is their pain, and so they think evil and project evil, and they dream evil and see evil. But watch me and watch it carefully. With our master, he knows our thoughts, for he started from the beginning. He knows our thoughts. Why? He has done it
already. You are not dying now. He has finished it already. You are not dying now. The reason why you not die now is that when you accepted the Lord Jesus as your Lord and personal Savior, He said it is finished. I am done with that. I am done with premature death. I am done with the accident. I am done with the sickness. I am done with the disease. I am done with the shame. I am done with the torture. You are moving to the next level, for nothing can stop your destiny tonight. Whatever has tied you up, I pray that the Lord will loose it tonight.
Today my wife sent me a message. As she started saying the message, I said, hey, stop, change the topic. Watch me here. Let me tell you how the devil confirms his word. The devil confirms his word by your thoughts and your saying. As soon as the man of God and the woman of God says it's over, take that it's over. Don't bring the other thing that added the it's over to it. And that's how I deal with prophecy. I quite remember about some years back. I was there when a woman called me and said, I saw you were dead. And I said, no, go and check the vision again. It's not funny. It's very serious. Go and check it again. Because that same night, I had dealt with that thing. So if the God I serve doesn't hear, then there's a problem. Go and check it again. And the woman said, no, I saw you. And I said, no problem. Cut the line. When I cut the line, the Lord said to me, I have no hand in it. It's the projection of the wicked. If you don't take it to be confirmed. And I said, then Father, take it back to where it belongs. Watch me here. Make sure you don't become the conduit of a wicked message. Am I communicating here? Am I telling you some people here? I called the woman again. I said, woman, this message is not my message. I said, Papa, I saw you. I said, watch it here. Then let's see whom the message is for. I entered my house. Papa, I love to lie down or kneel down. And I love to stand anyhow. But when I say I'm kneeling, then it means there's a problem. And whenever I added any gospel music to my prayer, it means there's going to be torture somewhere. I said, Father, wherever the message came from, whoever had the mindset behind it, tie it around his or her neck. 1 month, I called the woman again. I said, you said what? He said, Papa, that was what I saw. I said, it's your death. Be careful. Watch me. Let me tell you something. Do you know that there are some messages, when you don't know how to convey it, you can give it to anybody at any time. Meanwhile, the message is not for that person. That is why doctors and nurses are very careful when they are administering drugs. They have to know the patient and the kind of drug to give. Yet, there are a lot of people lying inside the world. Everybody has his or her problem. So it's up to the doctor and the nurse to know the person that is suffering from that one and that one. When you miss it, you mess people's life. 1 month on the dot. Woman of God, she's gone. Man of God, I'm here. Why? Because the message is not mine. But you keep insisting it's mine. Listen, God doesn't have a hand in it. Am I communicating here? There are some things that you don't even allow it to rest on your mind. It will take your life away. I've been through accident 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I show you the picture of the 5th accident, you would open your mouth wider and ask, did a human being come out of it? I ran to him. As I got up from bed, I had a dream. I got up from the dream, and the Lord said to me, drive to your prayer grounds and go and pray. I got to the prayer grounds at 3 a.m. By 6 a.m., I wanted to leave. The Lord said, keep the car there, don't move. I was there till 6:30 p.m., Papa. When I left the prayer grounds, I had the accident at 7:30 p.m. And in that accident, it was a truck that rather collided with my car. And the driver in the bigger truck died. Somebody bought a car for me free of charge. Because when he went to the police station and saw the car, he said, this man would not believe it. He said, no, he's alive. He was a Muslim. He accepted Christ instantly. Am I communicating here? Some of us, where we are not there because we feel we want to be there.
We are there because we know we have paid a price, and the man has accepted our price. When you go to the stages, instead of me to thank God with money, I came to church empty-handed. And I said, God, use me till you want me no more. Meaning that nobody takes my life until God says, I don't need you. Am I communicating here? Your destiny doesn't stop where people think you should stop. Your destiny stops where God says it's okay. The Bible said, when there was a release, this was what happened. Jesus Christ picked up the coat. They began to put their cloth on the road, not for the cult, but for Jesus. But you know one thing, humility also gave the donkey access to ride and walk on the cloth that was placed on Jesus. Watch it here. Your destiny will, I said, it will only stop when you are proud. Pride stops destiny. Pride stops fulfillment. Listen, my dear, you are only serving the men of God and the women of God. The reason is that as you serve them, you are being served. But people don't know. You know what they carry? They carry blessings. When you allow yourself to be blessed through them, you are blessed. And that was what happened to a man called Abraham and Lot. Lot thought he was okay. He was comfortable. So far as he's also been blessed, it's okay. So he called people. Abraham, please, let's do something. I can see, I think we all walk on the same red carpet. And I can establish my life. Abraham, it's not that I hate you, but the way your people and my people are fighting. Abraham, you know we are coming from one blood, one family line. I don't want trouble. I wanted us to part up. Let's separate, okay? So that at least things will be okay. Abraham looked at him and said, okay, come. That is the land here, and the other one there. Choose what you want. Abraham, it's not that I want to choose what I want, but Abraham, okay, you see that land at the right side and the one at the left. I want the one at the right side. It's not that I am envious, but I just feel I want that land. If you would, oh no, take it away. When Lot left Abraham, he said, you see him, he will see how wealthy I will become. But Lot never knew that the Lord had said to Abraham, those days when he was Abraham, that I will bless you and make you fruitful. And so Abraham, by then Abraham carried the mandate to be blessed at any given time. And the Lord had already said to him that you'll be a blessing unto nation. And he said, whoever blesses you, I the Lord will bless. And so Abraham carried the mandate of God's blessings already. Lot was only yoking with the blessing. It's like the magnet and the metal. When a magnet gets closer to a metal, the metal gains the magnetic field, but the metal itself is not the magnet. The fact that you walk with Bishop and you say, out, and demons listen, doesn't mean you are the one called. Am I communicating here? Somebody can wear his garment right now and begin to move in his elements as a prophet, but that doesn't confirm the prophetic upon the person's life. You have to be very careful. There are some people, when you force them to move away from you, you have closed your doors. And some of you don't know. Oh, but after I can stand on my own. Let's divorce and see. I can take care of the children. No. Some of you, when your divorce doors are open and
you think you have entered, you can survive. No man will even come to you and ask you, are you okay? Because it's done. It only takes grace for restoration. Am I communicating here? The donkey walked with submission while Jesus rode on it. Allow Jesus to ride on you. When you allow him to ride on you, the job is sealed. When you allow him to ride on you, the blessings will not be kept. It will be activated. When you allow Jesus to ride on you, nobody can bring you down. When you allow Jesus to ride on you, nothing will prevent you from entering the inner court, the inner chamber. Listen to me tonight. That is what you have to be thinking of. I don't belong here. I have to get there. Listen, there's a place that you only need something to walk on. And there are places that you have to even walk on barefoot. But at the end of the day, when you have Jesus taking the lead, you will never hit your foot against a stone. I pray that the Lord will keep us today. That we'll get to know that we belong where we have to be. We are not for the ordinary. Listen to me, my dear. You are not settling for the surplus. You need to settle for the original. Your amen is not in the house. That is what some of you are. Papa, anything goes. So how much do you need? Papa, I don't know what to say, Papa. So how much do you need for the business? Papa, you give me anything. In my life, if you want to settle for anything, I'll give you anything. Am I communicating here? Don't see yourself to be pitied, but see yourself as already blessed. Listen to me. I love the name of the church, Destiny Impact. Have it here. We are about to pray very soon. Have it here in your mind that your generation, you have to impact it. If I tell you where I'm coming from, the number of villages, not towns, you have to bypass before you get to Kofodia city itself or township, and pick a car, pass some villages and enter Accra. You get to know God is bigger than what we think. Am I communicating here? Apart, there were times that I have nobody as a church member. So what I was doing after prayer, thinking that I am full, I'd rather see trees and be prophesying to the trees. And that's how I was doing it. As I'm prophesying, I would say, in the realms of the spirit, I am in America. I was in the realms of the spirit almost every week. I got married to my wife and I was still in the realms of the spirit. Sometimes I wake up and I'll tell her, Annie, you know something? I see myself here in London. Is it in London? Where I say here. Why is that here? That here is already there. But you can change it from here and get there. How can I change it from here? Unless you know Jesus is with you. You will change it from here and get there. Mama, I started prophesying like that. Without any passport, I was prophesying. Then one of the days I had a dream and somebody said, I cannot take you if you don't have a passport. And I went to do a passport. Those days you queue for long. And I got the passport. When I got the passport, I had a dream that somebody had taken the passport and has hidden it under a very thick sandy area. And I got to know that our people are in. They have seen the star. They want to keep it away. Listen to me, child of God. You need to know every child that you have's light and protect it. Because when their lives are imparted, you also be imparted. Am I communicating here? When I found the passport, this was a dream. What man did that had not brought anything, you want to do and bring something, we will see. The day I heard we will see was the day I started battling Father, open more doors. So this was what I did. I got the world map and I wrote on it, I will preach to all these nations and their cities, even their small villages and towns, before I die. It was the world map, not Ghana map. World map. Meaning that destiny has been lifted from the zero to the heroic point. Have it in your mind that you are not just sitting here as a Christian. You are seated to impact lives. Rise on your feet. Now, I want you to walk to not less than 5 people. Give that person a high five and tell that person, I am moving to the next level in prayer tonight. Hold on. Listen. Hold on. Don't do it. Don't do it. One of the saddest things is when believers, we forget, we know, we carry fire. Whatever you are saying here, this is a prophetic church. It's seed. But how you say it confirms it. The court itself suffered resistances. I am moving to the next level. I am moving to the... When anybody of that sort comes around you, ignore the person. Go to somebody who carries fire. Declare. Declare. Somebody declare, I am moving to the next level, to the next level, to the next level. My destiny will not stop here. I am moving to the next level. My destiny will not stop here. Lift your two hands and thank the Lord right now. As we enter into some kind of prayer, lift your two hands and thank Him that you are about to move to the next level. Lift your two hands and thank the Lord. Lift your two hands. Lift it and thank Him. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Lift up your two hands. Listen, the kind of prayer you prayed last night, increase it by 5.
Yes.
Your destiny must not stop where others are stopping.
Yes.
You need to get to your destination.
Jesus.
Are you ready? Lift up your two hands. So we'll flow as we did yesterday. Say, oh my Father.
Oh my Father.
Listen. Scream as if you know the wind is carrying you away. And you need help. At the end of tonight, at least lose your voice through prayer. It's better than to lose your voice when somebody scores a goal. Lift up your two hands, please.
Say, oh my Father,
oh my Father,
let my helpers locate me from tonight.
In
the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
As I clap my hands, and pray, let my helpers locate me. Let them locate me. Clap your hands and pray that prayer.
In the name of Jesus.
If you are looking for any man of God to call you tonight, minus me, tonight I'm praying with you. That is my assignment. So if you think you feel reluctant and you wait that the man of God will call you, then it is not tonight. It might be tomorrow. Are you here with me? It's better you pray your heart out. Everybody needs a help.
Yes.
Everybody needs a help at you. Don't joke with some prayer topics. See them to be something very necessary. Lift up your two hands again. For those watching us live on Facebook, don't just watch, pray along. Don't just watch, pray along. Yes. Comment, like, type. When there's a need for you to like a particular prayer topic, release it on your Facebook page. Lift up your two hands.
Jesus.
Say, in the mighty name of Jesus.
In the mighty name of Jesus.
Oh Father.
Oh Father.
Let my helpers locate me. In Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name.
As I clap my hands,
and
pray. Let them locate me. Let them locate me. Clap your hands and release. Shout your loudest amen 3 times.
Amen. 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 You are doing so well. The next prayer, we all move, walk up and down and pray. Hallelujah. You clap your hands, walk up and down and pray.
Jesus.
That prayer topic is, Father, I cannot continue this way. Change the pattern. Check your offerings. When you are bringing the money, how you feel. Check your clothes. When you are wearing a new clothes, how you feel. We need transformation.
Yes. Father,
We cannot continue this way.
This way.
Change the pattern.
Change the pattern.
Lift up your two hands. Lift it up. You are doing what? Say, in the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
Oh my Father.
Oh my Father.
Change the pattern.
Change the pattern.
As I clap and pray.
As I come and pray.
Change the pattern.
Change the pattern.
I cannot continue.
I cannot continue.
This way.
This way.
Change the pattern.
Change the pattern.
Clap your hands and pray that shout loudest amen 3 times.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Your loudest amen 3 times.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
You are doing well. You are doing well. The next topic is that whatever kept some people from making it,
Jesus
will never keep me from making it.
in the name of Jesus.
Lift up your two hands, okay? You are doing well. Say tonight.
Tonight,
as I clap my hands and pray.
as I clap my hands and pray,
whatever kept some people,
whatever kept some people
in my family, from making it, in Jesus' name,
in Jesus' name,
will never keep me, from making it. As I clap my hands, and pray, I release myself. I release myself. Clap your hands, pray. I release myself. Your loudest amen 3 times.
Amen. Amen.
You are doing well. Lift up your two hands. You are doing well. Everyone is doing well. The next prayer topic. Lord, let any family strong man guarding against my success,
Jesus,
die now.
die now.
Give your neighbor a high five and tell the person they have to go.
They have to go.
Listen. Hold on. Talk as if you mean it. Give the person a high five and say they have to go.
They have to go.
Lift up your two hands. With this kind of prayer, don't stand at one place. Walk up and down. Say from tonight. Every strong man, strong woman, from my mother's side, my father's side, resisting myself, my success, my progress is disappearing. It's disappearing. As I pray, let that person
loudest amen 3
In the
times.
name of Jesus.
Amen.
Amen.
Your loudest amen 3 times.
Amen. Amen.
That baby donkey would have been kept at the entrance, yet it was a star.
Jesus.
Jesus needed it. The Bible says that when Jesus started sitting on it, where the donkey's feet walked some years back had changed because they placed cloth. Therefore, it walked on. We are praying this prayer. Father, any demon hunting my star, let that demon disappear by fire.
By fire.
Don't joke with it. Oh. You pray, you mention your children's name, mention your business's name. Whatever the enemy is targeting, hey, let the fire of the Holy Ghost,
Fire of the Holy Ghost,
cause it to disappear.
Jesus.
Say tonight, as I walk, clap my hands,
As I walk, clap my hands
and pray,
pray.
any demon
Any demon
monitoring my star,
monitoring my star,
any evil power
any evil power
for my family,
for my family,
monitoring my star,
monitoring my star,
catch fire,
catch fire.
fire, 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 fire. Clap your hands and pray that prayer. Clap your hands, pray that prayer. Clap your hands and pray that prayer. Your loudest amen 3 times.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
You see, that kind of tongue you are praying, I don't like it. Jigridi, jigridi, and it will be a rhythm. No, we are praying. Papa, in your days, did you ever have this kind of rhythmic tongue that in our times we pray? And it will be like a fanfare. The reason why in our days we don't see power is that we always want to change patterns that old system had never changed. Not also but transforming canopy. Oh, but and you to play according to it. No, I don't do that. Move and pray from your spirit. As for that kind of prayer, even go outside, tell somebody, say, the person can say, lift up your 2 hands well. When we are doing warfare, it's warfare.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't play with warfare. Say by fire.
What?
Any demon
Any demon
after my star,
after my star,
any demon hunting my star, as I clap, walk and pray.
walk and pray.
Let there be fire.
Let there be fire.
Tormenting fire. Clap your hands and release the fire.
Your loudest amen 3 times.
Amen.
Your last but one prayer. Lord, order my step.
Jesus.
Take me where I belong.
Yes.
Watch me, my dear. There are some classes you don't belong there, but the environment and society can place you there. The reason why Bartimaeus resisted, he being blind, is that his name was not blind Bartimaeus. His name was Bartimaeus. But his situation brought another name tag on him. Lift your 2 hands up, please. We need testimonies.
Yes.
And I believe this pulpit and this altar is full of testimonies.
Yes.
Say tonight.
Tonight.
In the next 1 minute.
In the next 1 minute.
Oh God.
Oh God.
As I clap and pray.
As I clap and pray.
Order my steps.
Order my steps.
Take me where I belong.
Take me where I belong.
Order my steps.
Order my steps.
Take me where I belong.
Take me where I belong.
Now.
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 Now. Clap your hands and declare the Your loudest amen 3 times.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
For those of us watching us live on Facebook, don't stop praying. No matter the timing difference, don't stop praying. Because God is doing something to take you from where you think you are to where you belong. Don't stop praying.
Jesus.
Because prayer is working here. And distance is not a barrier. Lift up your 2 hands one more time for the last time. Lift it up. Jesus. The last prayer.
Jesus.
Any demonic rope that has tied me down,
Jesus.
loose me now.
Loose me now.
Now, with this kind of prayer, you can clap your hands a bit and you free yourself. Clap your hands, walk around, and you free yourself. Are you here with me?
Yes.
Say, in the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
Any demonic rope.
Any demonic rope
that has tied me down.
That has tied me down.
From childhood till now.
From childhood till now.
As I clap, walk and pray.
As I clap, walk and pray.
I lose myself.
I lose myself.
Let it be loose. Let it be loose.
Let it be loose.
Let it be loose.
Let it be loose.
Let it be loose.
Let it be loose.
Your house and pray that prayer. Let it be loose. Let it be loose. Shout your loudest amen 3 times.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Lift up your 2 hands. Let's make some declarations now. Respond with loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me 7 times. Are you here with me?
Yes.
Any demonic rope
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
Now, have it here that when we say it's a warfare, picture it as if you are battling with somebody. Please come. This man is heavier than myself, and look at me. I'm holding on to him. These are how the demons are. Demons are light, but I'm not light though. When he wants to lose himself, it's just easy. But do you know that if he decides to hang around with me, I would rather be keeping him away. Try to lose yourself. Okay, try. You see it? He has rather held on. Look at the manner. He did his hand like this. He doesn't want to come out. So I'm moving with him. You listen, if you come and stand here and think that you are praying anyhow, you go anyhow. What you are saying is working. Try and lose yourself. You see, he's still carrying me. Lose your hand from me. Okay? Try your best. You see, he's not ready to move because I'm not strong enough to resist him. Try and come out. Force you. Am I stronger than you? Are you in the house here?
Yes.
Now, we are losing ourselves.
Loose.
By the power of the Holy Ghost.
Yes.
So whatever I say, you declare, loose me. Loose me. Talk with power. Are you here? I love that one. Loose me. Loose me. Loose me. Loose 7 times. So those that are backing me up, talk like men.
Every demonic rope, loose me, 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 loose me.
7 times.
Every demonic rope,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
from my father's side,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
from my mother's side,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
every occultic rope,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
from my mother's side,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
from my father's side,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
every premature death rope,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
hanging around my life,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
from my mother's side,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
from my father's side,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
every demonic plot rope,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
tied around my leg,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
tied around my life,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
every rope of setback,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
every rope of disappointment,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
every rope of debts,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
after my life,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
and the satanic rope,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
resisting my shine,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
resisting my shine,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
and the monitoring rope,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
used by the demons
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
to monitor my life,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
lose me now,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
lose me now,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
lose me now,
Loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me, loose me.
in the mighty name of Jesus. Mention your name 3 times.
Francis, Francis, Francis.
Say from tonight.
From tonight.
Listen to me. You are talking to yourself.
Yes.
Nobody will talk for you. So mention your name 3 times. Albert. You mention your name 3 times, then we declare. So when I say mention your name 3 times, you mention your name. Mention your name 3 times.
Francis, Francis, Francis.
From tonight.
From tonight.
Declare. From tonight.
From tonight.
Wherever I move.
Wherever I move.
The move of God.
The move of God
will be mightier.
will be mightier.
Wherever I stand.
Wherever I stand.
My standing with God.
My standing with God
will be proper.
will be proper.
From tonight.
From tonight.
I declare.
I declare.
Oh my soul.
Oh my soul.
Resist the resistance.
Resist the resistance.
Oh my spirit.
Oh my spirit.
Resist the resistance.
Resist the resistance.
I'm moving into my destiny.
I am moving into my destiny.
I have settled in my destiny.
I am settled in my destiny.
In another great level.
In another great level.
From tonight.
From tonight.
I prophesy.
I prophesy.
I prophesy.
I prophesy.
Over my life.
Over my life.
Over my soul.
Over my soul.
Long life.
Long life.
Long life.
Long life.
Good health.
Good health.
Good news.
Good news.
Success.
Success.
Prosperity.
Prosperity.
Glory.
Glory.
Honor. Favor.
Favor.
Is walking with me.
Is walking with me
Into my destiny.
into my destiny.
From tonight.
From tonight.
I prophesy.
I prophesy.
Oh my soul.
Oh my soul.
It is well with you.
It is well with you.
Every power of fear.
Every power of fear.
Go.
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 Go. Go. Go.
May the Lord bless you.
Hey.
May He honor you. Your destiny will not stop here. You will surely get there. Shout, I'm there already.
I'm there already.
Now, for those of you watching us live on Facebook, we are blessed to have you online. Wherever you are watching us. This is Australia, Sydney. My host is Bishop Asamoah Boate. Very honorable man of God. And listen to me. Wherever you are, have it in your mind that God has not yet settled with you. If you think you are living in your own house, it's a house. Some people have built houses. Some are owning hundreds and tens. So it means that you have not gotten there yet. You need to carry on. Destiny will not stop here. Do you know that Jesus knew that the cult had to move with him? When the cult allowed itself, Jesus rode on it. Allow yourself for God to ride on you, and your life will change. Allow his timings, for his timings is the best. Wherever you are watching us, we will meet you another time, tomorrow, same time, and your life will never be the same. Follow this particular page for the great words, because great things are yet to happen here. Now, before I sign off, Empress, and run out to me.
Me get fan chobi. Me dia me ni sikan chobi. Eya dumbi na bottom so. Anona ye misa. Me yefo. Atum na ye misa. Chobi, media miya wa fen chobi. Eya chobi na bottom so. Atubio, enona ye mesa. Miyafo. Atum na ye mesa tie. Media anointing chobi. Mini kwamshen chobi. Minisika chobi, miyanfa chobi, eya tumbi na kwadum so, eno na ye misa, media miyanfa.
Maybe you might not understand the language. Let me tell you what she's trying to mean. She's trying to tell us that where you think you are not better off than someone. You can look into the mirror and see yourself as somebody is more handsome and beautiful than you. It is just by grace. Push it for me another time.
Hey, Minisika Chobi, Minia Hunyan Chobi, Minia Noiti Chobi, Minia Wofen Chobi, Mini Preaching Chobi, Mini Prophetic Chobi, Mehunya Fen Chobi, Minia Zika Chobi, Naso Eyadumpi, Napadom So.
Hold on. Whatever you have in your hand, anything that is worth you, what you think is worth you, pick it from your purse, go to the machine, pick it up. We are about to declare on it and say that God, let your grace abound. Now, I will give you only 2 minutes of our time. We are closing right now. But this one, maybe I say I am in a country. Why? It's our language, so she's my body. If I see a tunnel, send him. Now, as she sings, and after you have declared, nobody should sit down. Try your best and put something out of your best and say that God, don't let my destiny stop here. Let my destiny be of impact. In the next 2 minutes, I will stop you after 2 minutes. Let's go.
When you are done, you can come. You can come and put your seed on the altar. Will be sufficient. May the Lord use your seed tonight to turn your story around. Let them that are thinking the other side see you at the other side blessed, prosperous in every endeavor. In Jesus' name we declare that. Rise up and shout your loudest amen as we welcome the bishop of the house.
Rise up to your feet. Rise up to your where the man of God has reached in the realms and the kind of move or the movement that I see right now, it will be unfair to close the service. But I'm going to add another 5 minutes of your time to allow the Holy Spirit, this with your prayer, together with the prayer and the word, the declaration, the utterances that you have made, to seal the move for you. I didn't ask you to sit down, you tired, because we are living here. We are living.
And the one you hope you.
When I go to this, my sister, the Lord opened my eyes, and in the realm of the spirit, I saw this woman with a huge Bible. The Bible is very, very, very old. Older than even your mother. So it passed from your generation, past your mother's generation, to the third generation. And the language that I heard was more kind of Zulu language. Zulu language. From somewhere in South Africa. And I heard the Lord said to me that take that same Bible and place upon the hand of this sister. Because there was in the family from South Africa, not in Australia, that they carried the Bible, but when they were coming to Australia, they left the Bible behind. And God said, with all that you have gone through, I allow you to go through it, because there was disobedience down the generation, but because of your obedience, God, I have picked you and you are taking over the mantle.
My goodness. Man of God, Daddy, I just asked her that if any of her family from South Africa, she said her mother and her paternal family are
from South Africa. Did you know that? Hold on. I'm about to say something. Did you know, or if they had told you that your great grandfather used to be a missionary in South Africa?
I have no idea.
You have no idea. You know why the man couldn't stay with you? You had a marriage and there was a divorce. Because you put your trust so much in the man. And God said, I cannot share my glory with anyone. There is something about you that God said, among the people in that bloodline, let me use her to bring that the glory that the family has lost. So there is, there is something that God is going to release into your life. And what it means is that anything you will love more than that, God said you lose it. Hold my hands. Stretch up your hand towards her. Watch her. Stand behind her for me. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, yes, Lord. Watch her. Watch her. Holy Spirit. Thank you, Jesus.
Jesus. Jesus.
Keep standing. Close your eyes. Sister, come. 5 minutes in time, let's super catch up.
Jesus, for me, oh, would you for me, for me,
If you're now waiting, the house that you have built, that you finished, the reason why you want to sell, the reason why you don't have the desire to live in that house, because somebody that when you guys, whilst you guys were building, went to somewhere where I saw is behind and someone, there was a prophet there. The guy went there, was a young guy, or watching a crabby, went there, and I don't know what this guy was expecting from you. So he told the prophet, say, Ma, maybe I made my auntie be a metini fee, I made shady fees, Missia Manono, or Castle Bema me A, B, C, D, Bawanye. And then the prophet gave him some water or oil to be sprinkled in that house. The purpose of that is to kill you people, to finish you, so that he can take possession of that house. Now, for whatever reason, the house has been completed. But the thing is that for some reason, the thing is still working, so the desire is not there for you to live in that house. So it's not for any reason that is big or small, or I don't like the area. It's because somebody's working against you.
Wow. Daddy, I just asked them if they built any house around his house, and towards Brekusu, that is where she built, and the building is almost complete. It's completed.
It's completed. That is why sometimes when I hear people talking about this prophetic and the prophet, I pity them. God, if not for this grace, and some of us, we don't know where we would have been.
Amen.
Have you to realize that anytime, even though you want to go to Ghana, but anytime my baby is so real upon I am at show. I'm saying some stuff. There are things, even in as much as you want to go, anytime, now can I declare this upon your life?
Jesus.
Anything that you are suffered to get.
Hey.
You didn't understand what? Let me stand behind this exalted altar. I said anything that you have your name on.
Jesus.
I said anything that belongs to you.
Jesus.
That the enemy is finding ways and means to take them from you. I declare that they'll run back to you.
Yes, Lord.
No, you didn't understand what I just said. I said anything that is yours, you have them.
Jesus.
The Bible says, for surely there shall be deliverance, and the descendant of Jacob shall do what?
Possess.
Anything that is yours will run to you in 2020.
In the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
Lord.
The devil shall lie. Sister, come again. Let me pray for yourself. 5 minutes and I leave here. I'm praying for you, sister. That will change. Not only may say that what they had planned will overturn.
Jesus.
And we declare that which belongs to you, you will enjoy. You and your husband will enjoy that which you have suffered for.
Jesus' name.
Another thing that the Lord said I should pray for you. Are you online? Are we still online? No. Okay. All right. Let me say this in coded language. Your son, Junior.
Enough is enough.
I will pray for you that his religion will not change, because he's switched to another entirely different religion, that for you to bring shame. You have to enjoy your old age. What the enemy wants to do, what mama is so the problem about but listen, and let it the shame come to our bravo. So sign a man of my said,
You are the King of Kings.
Obini baby was Germany, I was saying, and to a percent, the man who Germany, and also my essence.
From shore to shore.
Those who wage a battle, and never because we the heavens. I said the heavens. I said the heavens will wage a war against them. I prophesy this upon your life in the name of Jesus Christ, that 2018, whoever will stand on your way, we will lead the angels to wage a warfare against them. Including the old
Every blind man is a liability. Nobody wants to be with a blind man for long. When you work with a blind man, you get blind. So they see you to be a burden. They don't see you to be a blessing. So my Bible says, but Timaeus was a liability, and it is okay. It's over with that one. Child of God, you need to assess your life and begin to ask questions. I'm not supposed to be here. I don't belong here. There's a need for change. Nobody has to stop me. Destiny cannot stop here. Destiny has to move. I am not a liability. I am an asset. Oh God, enough is enough.
John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. To do amen. John 3:16.
You are the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords.
Forever and ever, amen.
Your kingdom stretch from shore to
Did they refuse your sister the visa to come to Australia?